Okay guys, thanks for joining us. This is Rock Hard Riffs. I'm going to show you how I mixed all this stuff and how I came up with it and all that. It's pretty interesting stuff. You know, I'm kind of a beginner here at recording, if you want to put it that way, and this thing could not have made it any easier. Don't go away. Guys, welcome to Rock Hard Riffs. This is the guitar channel for the self-taught. That's right guys, we are using our ZOOM LiveTrak L-12 recorder mixer interface and on and on. And you know, I used to use this little handheld recorder, very similar. It's just like this part of this board right there operates almost identically. So actually learning this was really simple because I was already somewhat familiar with a ZOOM product, which is one of the things that they said to me at Sweetwater. They said, you might want to go this route because it's already in your line of thinking there. And saying this thing's very user-friendly. And man, it sure is. So cool. And guys, if you happen to be new to our channel, please check out some of our other videos. And if you like what we do, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate that. Alright guys, so let's check out the sound and the mix here. And then I'm going to show you up close exactly what we were doing. So I'm using 8 channels. This is a 12-channel mixer, and I'm using 8 of them. I have 4 guitars, drums and bass, an extra drum, and a keyboard. Alright, so here we are guys, taking a little bit closer look at what we've got here. Again, this is the recorder, and it's playing back, and what it does is it uses the date and the time of day and stuff to name, so-called, or label that track, and that's what you go by, which is very cool. And this is all just so incredibly simple, which is, you know, just one other thing to love about this thing. Now, one thing I did not use, and that was the EQ stuff here, which is this blue bar right there, and you can see that yellow light. You punch each track and then you affect the EQ and effects, then you go to the next track and do the same thing. I did not do any of that with this, but I did do a little post in my DAW after that in Audacity. By the way, we're listening to my Resolve SE recording monitors. Man, they sound fantastic. I'm going to do a little demo on those, but you're kind of hearing them now. But let's go ahead and listen to the track for a second. All of this is through the Strymon Iridium. All the guitars went through the Iridium, and the main bass and drum track are through the Trio. Okay, now and those cymbals, that's this little drum set over here. So let's go ahead and listen to each track by track. Okay, there's percussion and bass. And that is through the Trio. So that's the basic percussion that's in it. The rest of the drums was me. I put it in. Let's add that in. So this is track 7. I'm listening to the song as it plays in my headphones, and I add change the style every once in a while on the Trio so the drums, so the percussion would sound different. See, it just switched right there. So that's this. Let's hear just the rolling drum set. So let's hear the percussion mixed back in with that. Again, I changed the style on the drum machine. I change that up every once in a while to mix things up. It stays in the same beat, in the same genre. Just change the style a little bit. Okay, so now let's move on. Let's check out the guitars. Now I have 4 different guitar parts in here. The first one is with my ES335, and I have the neck pickup. I have it in the both pickups on, and this one is split. Okay, so the neck is split. This is the humbucker, and they're both on at the same time. That's how I did that. I wanted to have a lot of different sounds and things going on, as many as I could, because I'm so new to this. I thought, let's really try to mix it up. I really want to try to, quote-unquote, orchestrate things. So let's go on. Let's start listening to the guitars. That's through the Iridium, the Strymon Iridium. I'm also using the Strymon Lex. And the Strymon Blue Sky, I think, for a little reverb. The Strymon Dig is definitely on. Okay, let's mix a little more guitar in there. This is the second guitar. This is the 335. That's the neck pickup in humbucker mode, and I also am using the Strymon Sunset on the germanium overdrive setting. Very light overdrive. Just to accentuate stuff here and there. That's just a little weak. Well, that's nice, but it needed more punch. All right, let's move on. This is the ESP. This is the ESP Mystique. I'm using both pickups. And the Strymon Sunset and the Texas Overdrive. And this just comes in and out every once in a while, as you'll hear. Towards the end of the song, so I was putting a lot more of that into it. It's just every once in a while in the beginning. Cool tone, huh? Okay. Now let's go back to the beginning. We're getting towards the end of the song. This is keyboard that'll come in every once in a while. And that's just every other measure or so, every other few measures that keyboard comes in. Pretty cool, and that's all it does. That's hi-hat and snare. And on a Latin type of drum set. So again, I'm just adding in little bits of percussion and stuff here and there. You can hear that with the drums. The drum machine percussion. And bass. That's bass guitar along with that. That is this line coming out. Coming into here. Through these. One of them is the guitar, the other is the trio. Over here we have more drums that I put in, so I added percussion and drums. So again, there's a drum machine, percussion, and drums added into this song, because it's a Latin type of song. I wanted to have a lot of really good percussion. This is the ESP Mystique. It's the neck pickup, tone gone way back, like woman tone, Eric Clapton style. And there's some Strymon dig digital delay in there. I'm also using the Strymon Sunset on the two-stage drive. So let's add some guitar to give it some reference. There we have it. That's how I mixed it, and you know what I did is I had the drum machine, one line from the Digitech Trio here, another line out from the Iridium right in here, and then every time I'd go to record, say, another new guitar track, I just unplug, go into the next, press overdub, do the whole thing, and do it again and again and again. And then put it in the keyboard, and then the drums themselves, etc. And I just kept going over it, and just overdubbed. And it's pretty cool stuff, and really, for the most part, very simple to use if you're looking into one of these. And again, the Strymon Iridium, what a fantastic pedal. Again, I forget which amps I was using, but I did use the Marshall Plexi and the Fender, both. I just can't remember which ones exactly I used where and when, but pretty cool, guys. Pretty darn cool. Now again, we're going to take a look at our monitors and our headphones that we got with this. I'm going to do a review of those too, and those have been working great. So that's what we've got, my friends. So thank you so much for watching. Again, if you're new to the channel, please check out some of our other videos, and if you like what we do, please subscribe. All right, guys, rock on, stay safe, and be well. We'll see you next video.